What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Wednesday at a nice 10-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with my money six of my favorite plays on the slate, my favorite kind of values and guys that really stood out to me in my research of the slate this morning. So before we get going, go ahead and drop a like in the video if you're excited for the slate. Let's try to get over like 60 likes in this one. If you can hit that, thank you. Let's not waste any time though. Let's hop right into it. So first guy up, I'm going to go with Ben Simmons here at 8,700. Really good matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. They don't play much defense, and Joel Embiid is out for this game, so definitely a heavy amount of minutes coming Ben Simmons' way again. And he's averaging like around 39 minutes the last few games. And in this matchup, like I said, a faster pace kind of matchup here. Not much defense from the Nets. They're on a back-to-back, so they'll be pretty tired. So Simmons in that faster pace still. I think he'll be able to put up some big numbers, some more potential rebounds. Assist rate has been down, pretty fluky the last 2 out of 3 games, only 3 assists, but I think he'll be able to get some more there, be able to fill it up, and going to flirt with 50-plus DraftKings points in this matchup. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. Then I'm going to go with Andre Drummond, kind of taking advantage of a guy that's on the downturn a little bit, but due to one game being he got ejected, so obviously don't expect that every single night. And then last game, he kind of struggled against the Pelicans, and then he kind of lost some minutes because Christian Wood was going off on the bench. But Wood is actually questionable for this game, so if he doesn't play, definitely a good amount of minutes going Drummond's way. And I think he'll have a bounce-back performance here, though, against the Celtics. Daniel Tice is currently questionable. Cantor hasn't been known for his defense throughout his career, so if Cantor starts, it could be a solid matchup for Drummond there against him. Cantor has been a little bit better defensively this year, but I still think Drummond could get the better of him in this matchup. Could pose for a big double-double threat here. He's had the huge upside, and with the price down a little bit, could be a good value. Blake Griffin's still out. We know that when Drummond is on the court without Blake Griffin, he has some huge upside. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. I'm going to go with Aaron Gordon. Another one kind of taking advantage of an injury that really opens things up for Aaron Gordon. We saw when Jonathan Isaac kind of really started taking over as a guy that's was getting steady minutes and being pretty good contributor for the Magic on a nightly basis. Aaron Gordon kind of took more of a back seat with that in mind. But I think with Isaac out of the fold now, I think Aaron Gordon can get back to his old ways before Isaac kind of started breaking out. We saw last game for Aaron Gordon, put up 16 shots, a little bit more than his average. Like, he's typically not that active. He saw 30 minutes of more potential minutes. He was coming off a little bit of an injury, but I think now back from that injury, should be able to get a few more minutes and put up some more shots here again. So he has some good upside at 5,800. He is a guy that is kind of streaky as a shooter, so if he can catch fire here tonight, he honestly could be like a 40-plus fantasy points in this matchup at 5,800. Pretty solid price tag. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. Then I'm going to go with LaMarcus Aldridge. Really just kind of finding value on this slate with some guys that are down in salary that I don't think their salaries should be this low. I think LaMarcus Aldridge is another guy here at 7,100 that does have the ability to return some good value, as he has had some good upside games. He's been pretty active on the glass this year. A little bit fluky downturn recently as well, with 4 rebounds in 2 of the last 4 games, but I expect some bigger totals in this game. Bam Adebayo is a center that plays a good amount of minutes, so Aldridge should be on the court to match up with him. Good amount. Has had some big upside game, like I said, recently in the past 10 games at 46, 45, 51, 65. Just a little bit of a downturn recently. His salary has gone down because of that, and I'm expecting him to bounce back here. It should be a little bit more of an offensive game here for him. Some more shots coming his way. Miami hasn't been great against center, so I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth guy. Then I'm going to go with Cody Zeller, another one that has forward center eligibility. This matchup, I always like the target centers when a team typically goes small, and Zeller, like, he's not able to get his full minutes with that in mind. But with the recent news of him going into the starting lineup and also going against a team that plays pretty big with Jokic and Plumlee off the bench, so I think Zeller is going to have to get some more minutes in this game to match up with them. I don't know if they can go like small ball against Jokic and Plumlee. Maybe against Plumlee, but not against Jokic. And Jokic is going to get at least 30 minutes in this game. So I think Cody Zeller in the starting lineup could definitely see some more minutes here and has some potential value. 2 out of the last 4 games, we've seen 34 and 26 DK points. And I think he could be a guy here that gets closer to 30 minutes, hopefully. Hopefully stays out of foul trouble and can match up with Jokic and give us some solid value at 3,900. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my 5th guy. And for my, well, I guess that was my value guy. I kind of did it out of order. I guess I wrote it down backwards. But Marvin Bagley is more of a GPP play tonight here, but at 5,700, it's a solid matchup against Dallas. They're on a back-to-back. And Bagley is another guy here that I think could take advantage of some injuries with Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on his first name is, but Holmes for the Kings. Center, he is out. Marvin Bagley at 5,700 here has the ability to get some more minutes. Another guy here with a question mark because he is coming off an injury. He played his first game back last time out, but he was extremely effective. In 23 minutes, had 29 fantasy points, put up 17 shots. So really good sign going forward for him. If he can see a few more minutes, like get closer to 26, he could be a solid value at 5,700. And if he catches fire, maybe they give him closer to 30 minutes. You never know sometimes with guys coming off injuries, but they don't play until Saturday after this game. So even if he does get some extra minutes, he can rest 2 days. So maybe the coach will keep that in mind. But at 5,700, solid matchup. Dallas team that does play a little bit smaller, so Bagley could match up with them well at the 5 here. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So you got Ben Simmons, Aaron Gordon, Marcus Aldridge, Andre Drummond, Cody Zeller, and Bagley. Some more big men, but these guys can have some different eligibilities with Aaron Gordon at small forward, Aldridge a power forward. Zeller can put a forward, and Bagley can put a forward as well / center. So you can be a little bit diverse with those players. But I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Over 60 likes is the goal. Thank you if we can hit that. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already to continue to get these NBA DFS picks the remainder of the season. Good luck here tonight. Hope you guys kill it. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer those to the best of my ability. Follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for any updates. Some potential value on the Denver Nuggets. They do have some guys questionable. I think Jamal Murray is questionable. Gary Harris is questionable. Millsap is out. Some potential value for them. So keep an eye on that injury report. If I see anything before like the game starts, obviously I'll tweet out any updates with them if I like any of those guys. So good luck though. We'll see you back here again next time.